Unlikely heroes banding together, cartoons realized, scream queens, boxing rings, and more all await. 2023 so far is shaping up to bring you back to the movie theater every week. Welcome to See Next. Today we're ranking the top 10 best movies of 2023 so far. Get your popcorn, ready, set, and let's go. Number 10, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
Thank you, Spider-Man!
Ant-Man back at it again, this time in the quantum realm. The entire premise for the latest Marvel venture is that Ant-Man and the Wasp will be diving into new places and meeting new people, to put it mildly. You'll notice that on top of the cast list is none other than Loki's Kang the Conqueror.
So, what's it gonna be? Ant-Man.
It is, as with every movie starring Paul the Immortal Rudd, perfectly balanced, as all things should be, equal amounts of superior humor and action sequences. The quantum realm? It's packed to the brim with content, characters, monsters, kingdoms, and armies. Will Louis recap anything for you? Watch and find out.
I don't have to win.
Number 9, Evil Dead Rise.
No matter how busy you ever got, you always found time for me. I can't believe I'm never gonna speak to you again.
Out of all the horror movie posters to ever, horror, Evil Dead Rise kind of stays with you, pertaining, perhaps, to how long this movie will haunt you. Can two sisters fight off their demons? Grotesque, scary, horrifying, and just about every adjective you can stick to a premium quality horror flick, Evil Dead Rise deserves it all. Spoiler alert, Alyssa Sutherland has been hailed for her mummy performance. You'll be looking over your shoulder after watching even the setting of the movie, an ordinary, if not banal, apartment. That is, of course, until the Deadites hit. Number 8, Tetris.
I played for 5 minutes. I still see falling blocks in my dreams.
The dots didn't originally connect for this one. What could a movie titled Tetris possibly be about?
It's poetry, art, and math all working in magical synchronicity. It's the perfect game.
The movie's as addictive as the actual game, which is a lot. Viewers are strategically dropped into the 1980s and into the jaws of the Cold War. Taron Egerton in the lead as Hank Rogers. Chef's kiss. The actual plot of this movie is the chilling high stakes that not many people know came with battling for the Tetris license. How did Egerton, aka Rogers, bring Tetris to the masses? Spies, espionage, tension, and top-shelf cinematography made this one of the best movies of the year.
Listen. Have you ever heard our apartment this quiet before?
Mangako ka sa akin na hindi ka mag-download ng lending app na nagpapautang ng 10,000 piso na may monthly interest na 5.
Number 7, the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
My army! Koopas! Koopas! Whatever those things are!
Aww. Frankly, when the description said that the Super Mario Bros. Movie was about Mario facing the all-powerful Bowser to stop him from his evil plans to hold dominion over the entire world with the help of Princess Peach, we were all rightfully excited. It was equally exciting to find that the movie lived up to what feels like a millennium's buildup of expectations. The best part is definitely all the hidden Easter eggs. People were on the fence about Chris Pratt being cast, but he delivered. Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser and Anna Taylor-Joy as Princess Joy, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Even if the storyline wasn't that great, this movie would have still been a blockbuster. So, to have our race and win it too? Forgive the cliche, but mamma mia! Number 6, Scream 6.
Please help us. Just down to
There's a line here, girl.
You got a problem here, guy?
You can take the final girls away from Ghostface, but you can't take Ghostface away from them. Jenna Ortega is only picking up steam from her role as Wednesday. Seeing her face Ghostface once again is only proof she's one of this generation's top-notch actresses. And not just her, the rest of the cast, Melissa Barrera, Hayden Panettiere, and Friends' Courtney Cox, it felt a little like seeing your teacher out of school to see Ghostface venture out to the city of New York with them in 2023, but in the best way possible, because it gave us some pretty memorable jump scares. Number 5, Air.
I need the greatest basketball shoe that's ever been made. Who's the player? Michael Jordan.
A GOAT? Let's see. The film follows Sonny Vaccaro and Nike as they aggressively pursue basketball star Michael Jordan, leading to a lucrative partnership that quickly revolutionizes the world of sports and contemporary culture. Air is a high-energy and captivating film that beautifully captures the passion and drive that fueled the early days of Michael Jordan's legendary career. The film is anchored by powerful performances from a talented cast, with standout performances from the lead actors portraying Vaccaro and Nike executives. The film also features stunning visuals, including thrilling basketball footage that showcases the absolute mastery of Jordan's skills on the court. Moreover, we get a peek at Jordan's partnership with Nike, because Nike was struggling at the time, and how it basically changed the face of pop culture.
You would have to have a pretty compelling pitch.
I can tell them the one thing the other companies can't compete with. Our basketball division is terrible.
I do not love it.
Number 4, Creed 3.
You don't remember me, huh?
Damien.
Creed 3, the latest in a dynasty of fantastic, heart-pounding movies, is set to continue the story of Adonis Creed, the son of legendary boxing champion Apollo Creed, as he navigates his own boxing career while facing personal challenges. Is there anything more dangerous than a man with nothing to lose and everything to prove? Creed faces his latest adversary, childhood friend Damian Anderson, coincidentally played by Jonathan Majors, aka Kang the Conqueror. The latest installment promises to deliver thrilling boxing action while also exploring deeper themes of family, identity, and legacy. Michael B. Jordan is set to reprise his role as Adonis Creed. Creed 3 lives up to the high expectations set by its predecessors.
You out there boxing. I need you to start fighting.
Number 3, Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves.
The orifice?
I'll go last.
Chris Pine and Dungeons & Dragons are words you never thought would belong in the same gasp, right? So imagine if Ocean's 11 met Lord of the Rings and they decided to play a game of Dungeons & Dragons. That's pretty much what you get with Honor Among Thieves. The film brings together a group of unlikely heroes who are forced to work together to pull off a heist with life-changing implications. But this is not your typical heist movie. The players are not just in it for the money. They are fighting for a noble cause and believe they are performing a service to their community. Plus, they have to contend with all sorts of classic D&D monsters and challenges, like dodge traps or dodge dragons.
He missed.
Oh, that's not good.
Number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
We come in peace.
Director James Gunn set the stage by saying that Volume 3 will be the biggest and most emotional Guardians movie yet. So, retaking their mantles of Guardians of the Galaxy, Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot embark on another high-stakes adventure to save the galaxy in the latest installment in Marvel's epic space opera. Marvel is notoriously and hilariously tight-lipped about spoilers, so we also won't spoil too much. But we will say that Sylvester Stallone's in it, and that the soundtrack is out of this world.
Whoever it was that you were in love with, it sounds more like her.
Her? That's ridiculous.
Do not bring me into this.
Knock it off!
What?
Before we reveal our first pick, let's look at some honorable mentions, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Fast X.
Let's race!
Megan.
You should probably run.
Beau is Afraid.
Welcome back.
I hit you with my car.
What?
I know.
Missing.
Mom, where are you guys?
Renfield.
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
It's all in the wrist.
Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
You are very menacing. I just want you to know that.
Number 1, John Wick Chapter 4.
You're going to die. Maybe not.
At this point, John Wick just wants to go home, but he can't. So he gives us hours of top-notch, edge-of-your-seat content. Chapter 4 promises to take things to even greater heights of suspense and action. And if you thought the body count was high in the previous films, just wait until you see what the writers have in store for the 4th installment. Reeves has promised that Chapter 4 will explore more of Wick's backstory, which should add some depth to the character and make us care even more about his journey. But let's be real, the real draw of John Wick isn't just the action, it's Keanu Reeves. The man oozes cool and wholesome, and his portrayal of John Wick is a perfect mix of charm, vulnerability, and sheer badassery.
You want to kill him? I want to kill him. What about you, Mr. Vic?
I'm going to kill you.
Thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed.